Hello, and welcome to today's Saturday Double Tap and our first challenge today, Naughty Sun, set in Bangkok and supplied to us by Shako1610. So with no briefing, onto our targets, and we have 5 of them today, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting in 47 Suite, and we'll be bringing with us 2 lethal syringes and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, one of our first targets is literally outside of the room, so we're going to call them in and ask them to fix something.
The minibar has not been replenished. Please see to it at once.
So with that now taken care of, so the target will be the young lady serving staff or housekeeping staff member. We're just waiting for her colleague to arrive. She will then cross the hallway. They will then not knock on the door before entering, unless I don't hear it anyway.
Hello, can I come in? Oh yes, I am here to restock the minibar, please.
Yes, you go off and do that, sir. Once that bedroom door shuts, dear, I'm afraid you're on my naughty list. So, what we're going to do is just very quickly whip out our silenced pistol, shoot our target in the head, and then we're going to deposit them in the bathroom as quickly as we can. As long as we haven't alerted her colleague, everything will be fine. So we're just going to casually make our way back into the lounge, and we are going to await the arrival and departure of our new friend here. So yes, everything is very much to my liking. No tip unless you never sit down with a light bulb in your back pocket. That's a good tip. So with target 1 taken care of, we now need to get to targets number 2 and 3. Now unfortunately, target number 2, who is Mrs. Carrington, has just vacated this area, and she has a relatively long routine. So we will be waiting outside her room for several minutes, but when she does come back, we can just follow her in, close the doors behind us, pull out our silenced pistol, and make her break the hotel door. Now, they're going to charge you for that, you know, dear. We're also going to then take out our next target, who is already unconscious in the bedroom, and then we are going to head for the exit. And on the way, we will encounter our final 2 targets, and again, patience will be a virtue when it comes to dealing with them. So we're just going to head straight down the stairs and out the front of the hotel. Now this young lady just following us down the stairs is one of the 2 people we need to keep a very close eye on. She is actually going to follow us halfway down the pier, and she's going to stand there for a considerable amount of time having a cigarette. We will also be joined by a second guard, and we need to wait for both of them to leave before we can deal with our final 2 targets here at the end of the pier. So here is the young lady now. The guard will turn up shortly. Here he is. So we just need to wait for both of these 2 to leave the area. Our next target will be the hotel staff member, and we are positioned perfectly right behind where we want him. So all we have to do now is wait for all of the pieces to fall into place and everybody to be in their action stations, and at that point we can then jab the hotel staff member in the back. We're then going to select our other syringe and do the same to the guard before we exit at the boat at the end of the pier. So the young lady and the guard are both leaving now, so we're just going to give them a little moment to get away. Then we're just going to jab our friend here in the back. He will go down graciously, and then we can select the other syringe, do the same to the guard, and while he is going down we are in position for our boat, and they'll both be counted as accident kills, so it doesn't matter when they're found. Not that that would matter, as we have already left. So there we go, our first challenge for today, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and that will gain us a silent assassin rating. So let's move on to our second challenge of the day. So for our next contract we have the Reaper's hit list, set in Dubai and supplied by Plymouth's finest. So on to our briefing. Good evening, all you beautiful 47s. I trust your flight was pleasant and first class was to your satisfaction. Down to business. We have 5 targets that are of high value to our client. They're a threat to Western security and must be eliminated by any means. So moving on to our targets, and we have 5 of them today, along with 2 optional objectives, which we will complete. And for today's challenge we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol, an magnetic gas grenade, and we'll start as the advanced security. So right from the start and off the bat we are going to try and avoid the camera directly behind us, hop out of the window to our right and then down into the lower level here, and around the corner to our right we will encounter our first target, and we are going to use our gas grenade on him. So we're just going to throw that at his feet. He will get sick and he will make his way to the atrium toilets, but he will go through the staff only area. We are going to go through the public area as we don't have the key card we need. Never mind, we get there and all we have to do is await the arrival of our colleague here who's feeling rather unwell. We're just going to go and hold his hair. It'll be the one on the left. So we're just going to quickly dunk our friend down here and ask him, have you seen my goldfish? I guess he hasn't. My goldfish is actually a shark. Right, so target 1 taken care of. We're going to select our silenced pistol and we're going to make our way back up past the penthouse reception and into the backstage area for the art exhibition, and in here we will locate our next target. Now he is about to be joined by his colleague, and there she is. So what we're going to do is wait for her to settle next to our target. We're then going to take our pistol and we're going to shoot the plug socket on the wall, and then we're going to move away a safe distance. So that looks pretty good. I think we've got it. So yes, we're going to just move away. We're going to let the conversation play out, and the young lady will move back to her other position on the far side of the room. And when she does, we can then put another bullet into the water cooler this time, and that will get the attention or set our target panicking, and either way he's going to run straight through that puddle. And there he goes. So 2 targets down, 3 more to go. We have 1 more target on this level, and this one we're going to require a little bit of timing. So as you can see, our target has a colleague with her. Now she patrols up and down the corridor, and we want to trigger the fuse box on the wall when she is at the far end of the corridor, and that way she will come back and then return to the far end of the corridor just about the same time that our target is present at the fuse box. So we're just going to alert the young lady by turning off the fuse box and turning it back on. When the other young lady starts heading down the corridor, we can then plant 2 in our target's back. We're going to quickly deposit her in the crate provided, and then we are going to make our way out onto the balcony. We need to avoid the camera to our left, so we're going to stick to the outside here and around, and we're heading for the helipad. We're going to grab the helicopter keys from the walkway here, and there they are, and we just need to keep an eye on our left that we are not spotted as we come up onto the platform. So we're just going to crouch down and around to our left, and our next target is the helicopter pilot, and there's a very quick and easy way to deal with him. We're just going to shoot the fire barrel. That will get his attention, and when he comes over to investigate, we can then ignite the oil, and this has the bonus effect of attracting the attention of the patrolling guard on the other end of the platform, who is not our target. So while he is distracted, we're gonna just shoot our last target in the head. He will fall off of the building, and that will be his body very well hidden, and then all we have to do is make our way to the helicopter, and we can be out of Dubai. So one more contract taken care of, and the second of our double this week. We have confirmation all of our targets were eliminated according to plan. We met our objective, and we got our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.